Greetings, library patrons. My name is Jeff. I'm with the York County Library, your community link. And in this video, we're going to take a look at Flipster, another one of our fantastic virtual resources. To get started, you'll open a browser window and point it towards our homepage, yclibrary.org. Once there, hover over the Browse menu, go down and click on Virtual Library. The second item down is Flipster. Click on that link and that will open a page asking for your library card number. That's the 14-digit number on the back of your library card under your barcode. It starts with 2320500. The last 7 digits are unique to your account. If you're a new patron and you recently applied for an e-card, that 14-digit number would have been emailed to you in your confirmation email. If for any reason you don't have your library card number or you can't remember it, just use the Contact Us link on our homepage. It's in the upper right-hand corner. And fill out the form giving us your first and last name, your home address, and your date of birth. And we can look up your account with that information, and we'll email you your account number. I'm going to pause the video now so I can put in my account number. I'll be right back. Okay, once we are logged into Flipster, you can see it's all about the magazines. That's the content here at Flipster. It's all magazines. Over here on the left, you have a menu of categories, and you can literally just view all of the latest issues. You can click on View All over here of all the magazines, and it's you can do search for specific titles up at the top. One of the magazines that I want to point out, well, the only magazine I really want to show you today is right here, the Consumer Reports Buying Guide. You can also click on Consumer over here, and you'll see these three: Consumer Reports on Health, and Consumer Reports Buying Guide. The reason I'm choosing this magazine is because it's such a well-regarded, highly trusted resource for people who have been using it for decades. Americans have been using this for decades to inform them on particularly large purchases. So if you click on Read This Issue, it opens in a new browser window. It takes a minute to open because the magazines are so graphic intensive, but you see it gets open here, and your controls are over here. You can change some settings over here, and depending on what device you're reading this on, you'll want to experiment with what best suits you. You can look at all the you can see the pages at a glance, and you can see the different issues available at a glance as well. And of course, you can zoom in if you need to, and you can zoom back out again. And there's a print icon here. You can't print the whole magazine, but you can print 3 pages at a time. So we're going to go through the buying guide here. You can see if you need to enlarge that, you can just hit the zoom over here. And once it zooms in, of course, the entire page isn't on your screen, but you can see that my cursor has changed into a hand, and that means I can just hold down the left mouse button and move my mouse and drag the page up. I can also scroll, but if you've got 2 pages on here, and you may want to move it from side to side. All right, so that's basically the online reader. There's also a mobile app for Flipster in all of the major app stores, Android, Apple, and Amazon. You'll just need to open whatever device you have, open the store on that device, and do a search for Flipster. It may come up under Flipster Magazines, and install that, and then do a search, or let the app search for you. Do a search for the library, and you'll want to make sure that you pick the York County Library in Rock Hill, South Carolina, as there are other York County libraries. And then put in your library card number and you're off and running. So that is it for Flipster. It's a great resource. It's got many magazines other than Consumer Reports, but I wanted to point out that particular one because Flipster is the only way you can get it for free, other than coming into our branches and using the hard copies that we keep in our branches. But of course, at the moment, you'll need to use the Flipster app or the Flipster service to read Consumer Reports. Be sure and check out all the other magazines. There are tons of crafting magazines, entertainment, kids, all of these different subjects. It's worth exploring. And I hope this video has helped you introduce you to a new resource or helped you understand a resource. And join us for our next video when we're going to take a look at Freegal, a music streaming service. In the meantime, keep using our virtual library resources and stay safe. We'll see you next time.